What's up everyone, it's Scotty with MoneyVest. So in this video, we are going to be going over this week and the earnings and the economic calendar that is going to be coming out, as well as the S&P 500 and NASDAQ. Quick technical analysis on where we are, because we are pretty much at an all-time high and the markets are consistently drifting to new all-time highs as they continue to move higher. NASDAQ still has a little bit of ways to go, but of course the S&P and the Dow Jones still trading at an all-time high here. So hope you all enjoy this video and find it helpful. If you do, make sure that you drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, do check out the Patreon and the Discord link down below if you want to join and be a part of our MoneyVest community. We do have a few more spots left, and the first week of the month is the best time to join if you want to get access to all the members-only private videos, buy and sell alerts, options alerts, trade ideas, as well as all the intrinsic value, fair values, and the watch list that I have for individual stocks as well. Now, Jerome Powell also did talk in 60 minutes. There was a full interview that I'm going to summarize and break down in another separate, more dedicated video. So make sure that you do check that out as well. And that is going to be posted here very, very soon. But this is going to be the economics calendar here. We don't have a lot of stuff because we're already through with unemployment, and inflation is going to come out towards before Valentine's Day. So I think it's February 13th is when inflation numbers are scheduled to come out for the month of January. And the Fed meeting, of course, just took place last week. So this right here is going to be the current economics calendar, where we do have, again, the PMI composite final. We've got the ISM services index. We do have a lot of FOMC members talking. So that is going to be very, very important as well. And if you look forward again, we've got Loretta Mester, we got Neil Kashkari, we've got Susan Collins, we've got, Adriana Kugler, Susan Collins again. And then if you take a look at towards the end of the week here, we do have some announcements related to three-month bill announcement, 6-month bill, and we've got auctions for 4-week bill auction, 8-week auction, and 30-year bond auction as well as the Fed's balance sheet, which again comes out in on Thursday, every Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Consumer credit's going to be coming out on Wednesday, and that's pretty much going to wrap up the economics calendar. Now, when it comes to the earnings calendar, it's going to be, again, pretty much packed. As last week, we did have a lot of big tech and Magnificent Seven companies reporting their earnings, and this week we've got, starting with Caterpillar, McDonald's, earlier in the day. So today, pre-market, along with One Semi, Estee Lauder, and then towards the close on the day today, we've got Palantir, we got Vertex Pharmaceutical, one of my favorite companies in biotech, NXP Semi, another semiconductor company, as well as Eli Lilly reporting before the markets open tomorrow. Spotify, we got Snapchat, and one of my favorite long-term bullish companies, Enphase Energy, reporting tomorrow after the bell. I'm going to be doing videos, separate videos on each and every stock here fairly soon. We got Ford, we got Chipotle, we got ELF Beauty, and we got Fortinet also reporting on Tuesday after the bell tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we've got PayPal after the bell. We got Disney, we got Arm Holdings, Wynn Resorts, CVS Health, Roblox, Uber, and Alibaba, as well as Excelis. This is a stock that has done really well. This was one of our trade ideas in our community that has obviously done 28-30% in the last couple of weeks here. Affirm, Pinterest, Cloudflare, Dexcom, and Expedia all reporting after the bell on Thursday. And then Friday, we've got PepsiCo reporting before the markets open as well. So this is, again, going to be one of those weeks that is packed with earnings, some economic calendar stuff coming out. Not to mention, markets are also going to be reacting to what Jerome Powell said, not only during the FOMC meeting, but also in this full 2024 60 minutes interview that I will be breaking down and summarizing in another video as well. Now, if you take a look at the S&P 500, we are pretty much at an all-time high, so 49.58, and the valuation, of course, is a little bit on the higher end. It's not a market that is cheap right now by any means. It's not a market that is trading at undervalued levels by any means. It is a market that, of course, is trading at a slight premium. It's also not overvalued, but it's not cheap or undervalued either. I would say this is a market that's somewhat fairly valued to somewhat premium valuations here, especially if you take a look at some of the individual stocks, especially in the semiconductor space as well. So support level is going to stay put roughly around 4,800, 4,820. That's going to be in line with that 21 EMA, as well as the support here that we have looked at for S&P, all the way down to as low as 46.33 as well. Some of those areas to keep in mind. So if you come over here for S&P 500, you'll notice that we are once again hitting the all-time highs, monthly time frame, 3 to 4 consecutive months of green for the markets, and this is going to be the entire sort of technicals on the weekly time frame, where the support level once again is going to stay roughly down to 4,800, down to as low as 46, 4,700 for the S&P as well. Again, the RSI is overstretched and is at an overbought level at the moment with over 72 on the weekly time frame. The NASDAQ is also bouncing off of that support. So on the daily time frame, you'll notice that we are once again seeing a little bit of that recovery back up from those support levels at close to around 15,100. Of course, Friday was a very strong day, 1.74% gain, and resistance right now is going to stay put at 15,600. So if you do get a breakout above this level, next target is going to be 16,196, close to 16,200. But I do believe that there is a possibility that the markets do see a bit of a pullback here, considering how strong the momentum has been for such a long time, and we're just way overdue for a significant, not really a significant, but a reasonable pullback / correction in the market. So that is something that, of course, we need to be ready for. I have cash sitting on the sidelines that I can readily deploy and start taking advantage of those opportunities once again. But in the meantime, kind of sitting tight, looking at different opportunities to dollar cost average into, whether it's broad-based ETFs or individual stocks as well. And this right here is, of course, the VIX, the volatility, 12, 13 levels, really, really low. And again, this is 18 to 20. That's a level where we're watching closely for the dollar cost averaging opportunities and for that buying window to kind of open up all the way up to 36 to 40 levels for the VIX as well. So hope you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Again, a huge week on our hands this week, packed with earnings and a lot of economic calendar stuff. Markets continue to kind of drift higher to new all-time highs, and we'll see how the markets react to Jerome Powell's comments from over the weekend, and not to mention all the earnings that are coming out later this week as well. So hope you all enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Make sure that you drop a like. I will be doing full summary analysis of everything Jay Powell said, earnings updates and analysis on individual stocks, because there's going to be a lot of companies reporting. So we'll have videos coming out on Palantir, Enphase, PayPal, Apple here, Eli Lilly, Alibaba, Snapchat. And if there's any companies that you want me to cover, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'd love to go over them for you as well. So again, hope you guys enjoyed it, found it helpful. Make sure that you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Happy investing, and I'll see you all in the next video.